The San Antonio Spurs just drafted Victor Wembanyama, who had a crazy rookie season, averaging 21 and 10 with 3.6 blocks a game, which I'm pretty sure has got to be some kind of record.
And the rest are nobodies.
Luckily for us, we've got 2 top 10 picks, and unlike last video, I'm probably actually going to use at least one of them. So let's go ahead and simulate the rest of these playoffs and see who 2K24 thinks is going to win the NBA championship. And somehow, that is crazy. You know, Tatum's stats weren't quite as good there. Anyways, let's simulate the finals. Bro! Bro, what? What? He dropped a 59-point triple-double in this one. So what? What? This is the craziest thing I've ever seen, bro. What? Okay, well, on that note, let's go ahead and get to the off-season. Let's go ahead and get this draft started. So let's see who goes first to the Hawks. And it's going to be Alexander Sarr. That's pretty expected. Who are the Wizards going to take? They're going to take that guy who I'm not going to try to pronounce. And the Rockets are going to take a point guard here. So that leaves us at 4. I think I'm between him and Dončić. And I think I am going to go ahead and take Stefan Cassell here from UConn. You know he's a winner because he played for UConn. And let's go through these next couple of picks. Zach Edey at 5 is crazy to me. So the Hornets are going to take a center too. And Jalen Williams' brother, I might have taken him with my next pick. But now Dončić is still here, or I could try to trade this pick for a guy like Trae Young. Let's make some calls and see what people would offer me for this 8th pick. I'm going to go ahead and call up Atlanta and just see what they would want for Trae Young. Would you like your own pick back? And they accept it. So we've got Trae Young and Stefan Cassell now, and they take Dončić. He's who I would have drafted if we kept the pick. So I think we've got a pretty solid big 3 now. We got a 76 overall, and that looks to be tied for the highest player in the draft. And then our second rounder was a 69, so he's probably not going to be anything good, but you never know. And I think we're going to sign Najee Marshall to be a backup big for us. So Victor goes up to a 92, already the best player on the team even though we have Trae Young. And then Sohan and Branham each go up 1. Blake Wesley goes up 2. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this next season. Hopefully we can at least be a play-in team this year. To start off this next season, we're going to run this rotation. We got 10 guys playing. So not the best start, but definitely not the worst either. We're 18 and 17, and right now we're the 8th seed. So Victor is basically carrying the team. Trae Young, only 18. That's surprising. Keldon's actually playing pretty good off the bench. Vassell, ooh, not so much. This kind of makes me wonder about starting Stefan at shooting guard and then having Keldon run at small forward. Trey Jones, not bad. Sohan, not good. So we're going to try this experiment where we start Keldon and have Vassell as our 6th man scorer off the bench. So I think we're going to stick with the team how it is for now and just hope we can stay in the mix for the play-in tournament. Luka was the MVP this year. His stats weren't quite as good as they were in the finals. Buzelis won Rookie of the Year. Lonzo is on the Knicks and he won 6th Man of the Year. And Victor got Defensive Player of the Year, so you like to see that. Victor already on the first team in his 2nd year, that is crazy. 24 and 14. And Stefan Cassell made the All-Rookie team. Not a bad rookie year. You would kind of hope for better, but there are a lot of scorers on this team. So let's go ahead and see where we're at. And we were able to get the 4 seed. 46 and 36. Let's take a look at our stats for the year. So we already saw Victor's, Trey's. I kind of was hoping for better from him. And then, You can see everyone else is here, not going to go super in depth. Let's go ahead and see how we do against the Pelicans after we simulate the play-in. We take game 1, Victor's first ever playoff game. Take game 2. Go up 3-0. Are we about to sweep them? They take 1 game. And we are on to the second round. And we take game 1. They take game 2. They take game 3. They take game 4. I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. But let's see. Going into game 5 in OKC. And it looks like they are going to take this one. So unfortunately, we are not able to win a championship in the first year, but I did expect this. Victor, honestly, not the best playoff run for him. I was kind of hoping for better, but it is his first playoff run. Trae Young, man, this guy's been really disappointing. That's kind of making the trade look like a bad move for us. I'm used to him being a lot better in 2K. But let's go ahead and simulate the rest of these playoffs. We've got a Cavs and Thunder final. Who could have predicted this? And somehow the Pistons made the conference finals, and the Thunder win the finals. So let's go into our second offseason now. So let's see if we have any lottery picks. I know the Spurs have a ton of picks from different trades they've made, and we could potentially get the second pick or higher. Let's see. So that pick dropped to 5, but we do keep it, so that's still a dub in my books. This might honestly be a draft where I try to trade up to get Cooper Flagg, maybe. The Rockets have the 2 first picks. I'm just now seeing that, and neither of them are even their pick. We're gonna see who the Rockets pick with the first pick, and they take Dylan Harper. That was expected. So now with the second pick, I'm gonna see what it would cost to trade up. So what about 5 and 24 to move up? What do they think? No? Okay. What if I throw in... I could trade Keldon and draft the small forward. Or maybe I don't really know if I want to trade him though. What if I just add maybe a future Hawks pick? No? Okay, these guys really want the second pick, it seems like. We are not trading Trae Young, so they are way out of the ballpark here. But it seems like they want our 2029 pick, so that's something to go off of. So if I do our first this year, and then the 2029 pick that they think is valuable, and then throw in 24, man, these guys do not want to trade this pick, do they? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to let that dream die, and they're gonna take Ace Bailey there. So now I wonder if Memphis would like to do business. So how about we do that? They would. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and take Cooper Flagg now. I think he is the perfect center here to pair up with Victor. I mean, perfect power forward, I should say. And what overall is he? He is an 80 overall. That might be the highest in the class. And he can shoot at least a little bit, so that's kind of what I was hoping for with him. Pacers on the clock. I think I might try to make a move here. We're going to offer our picks in the 20s to them, and they don't want to do that. For a second get it done? About 2 seconds. Okay, they're willing to talk now. Don't really want TJ. What if we make this 3 seconds? And they will do it. Alright. So we've traded up to the 15th pick. And I think our guy is going to be Mr. Bryson Tucker here. I'm not sure if he would be a starter eventually, but I think he'll be a good backup, at least right away. And let's see what he ends up being. 74 overall, we'll definitely take that. And let's go ahead and sim to our last pick in the second round. Let's go ahead and take this guy, why not? So we got the highest rated player in this draft, and then we got a 74 overall. There were some higher rated players, but I just liked his fit with the team. So now player options, we will go ahead and bring back these guys for now, but we might trade them eventually. I might have to consider trading Devin Vassell. I feel like he's kind of overpaid. If we could get some more cap space, that would definitely help us out. So I think I'm gonna do this trade with the Portland Trailblazers here. We're trading Devin Vassell for Robert Williams and Dario Saric, and we do have to give up the second round pick, but this is going to give us more cap space to work with. I think we're going to try to bring in Isaiah Joe, and we're going to make this trade sending Sohan and Champagnie to the Pacers for Walker and a first round pick. I think this is just a move that's going to make sense for both sides. I'm not really looking to pay Sohan a lot of money, and I'm going to bring in Alvarado here, probably a team option. He can be a good 3-and-D backup point guard, basically. And we are able to sign both of them. And I think we're in a good spot now, so we're going to go ahead and sim to player progression, and hopefully some of our guys improve. Wembanyama goes up to a 94. Branham actually takes a jump. So does Castle, and Walker and Saric both go up one. I'm really surprised to see the 31-year-old go up one. And then Wesley actually, so he might actually get minutes over Alvarado, we'll see. But yeah, the team's looking pretty good. Hopefully we can build on last season and be even better this year. So I think this is what we're going to roll with for the start of season 2 of this rebuild. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I might eventually choose to play Wesley over Alvarado, or maybe even Saric over Walker, but for now I think this is what I'm going to do. And we are power rank 4th, so that's good to see. And let's go ahead and just simulate to January 1st and see how we're doing. So at January 1st, we are 24-11, and we are the 3rd seed behind OKC and Dallas. And let's take a look at the stats here. So Victor's taking a step back in scoring. Finally, Trey is actually doing his job. Cooper Flagg is having a really good rookie year. Love to see that. Keldon Johnson, kind of a step back for him. That's a little disappointing. Cassell, better than last year. That's good to see. Branham, also better than last year. Can't complain. Walker's been all right. Solid backup 4. Isaiah Joe, man, every time I sign this guy or have him on the team, he just seems to struggle a little bit. How's Alvarado been? He does give us some defense off the bench, which is good when we're starting Trey Young. So I guess he's good to have. And then speaking of defense, this is a guy that plays defense very well. When Victor gets out of the game, you're like, oh, we can finally score at the rim again. Nope, we've got Robert Williams off the bench. So I think I'm happy with how the team is. No one just doing terrible that I want to get rid of immediately or anything like that. But I guess we'll at least go to the trade deadline now. Alright, so here at the trade deadline we are 35-16, and we've basically been in a race with OKC and Dallas this whole year for the 1 seed. They might be pulling away right now. You do have teams like the Rockets and Nuggets to worry about in that race. Honestly, I might try to trade Isaiah Joe here. We just don't really need him. We've got our bench shooting guard already. So I might just look to move Isaiah Joe right now. Kelly Oubre maybe? That could work. Yeah, I think we're going to do this trade. So it's Isaiah Joe for Kelly Oubre. And let's make sure his stats aren't just terrible. They're not great, but he's at least a decent defender, I'm pretty sure. A-. Yeah, I think this trade is going to make sense for both sides. We just didn't really need Joe, and I guess they decided they didn't really need Oubre. And he is just a 1-year deal, so that actually helps us with our cap space. So here at the end of Season 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is your MVP. Cooper Flagg won Rookie of the Year. That's 2 Rookie of the Years in 3 years for the Spurs. Amin Thompson, 6th man of the year. Shed actually won defensive player. I kind of expected Wimby here. No Victor on the first team, but he did make the second team. No Trey Young anywhere. Victor didn't even make the first team on defense. He did make second team. Oh, I guess, is this not positionless? I thought it was in real life, but I guess not in 2K. And then we do have our boy Cooper on here. Love to see that. So let's get into the playoffs. We were not able to get up to the 2nd seed or higher. Trey Young was actually our leading scorer this year. Victor not too far behind, and then Cooper already in 3rd place. Keldon, man, his 3-point shooting has just gotten worse and worse. I might look to upgrade at small forward in the off season, but we won't worry about that right now. Kelly, he did all right. Nothing too bad. Cassell, just getting better, hopefully. Actually, not really that much better. But Walker had a solid year as our backup power forward. And Branham had a pretty good year. Ended up playing Alvarado just because he's better at defense than some of our other guys. And then Robert Williams, getting those blocks, getting those rebounds. Love to see that. He is not on this team to score. And let's see. So in the first round, we are going to be taking on the Clippers. Who do they have? So they've basically changed this entire team except for Zubac. And they've got Russell and Mitchell as their backcourt. Interesting. Let's go ahead and simulate the play-in and get on with the Clippers. And they actually take game 1. We tie it up in game 2. Take a 2-1 lead. They tie it. I don't really think anyone's been that bad, honestly. Stefan's probably been our worst player. I might just keep it how it is for now, at least. We do go up 3-2, and they tie it up in game 6. I do not want to get first rounded here, man. Come on. Oh, we're making a run here. If it's close, I'll hop in. Alright, we got 2:31. Let's hop in and try to win this game for the boys. It's Trey and Porter. We might need to make some changes in the off season. But at least we aren't the Thunder who lost in the first round to the 8th seed. This is a weird finals, but Nuggets win. So we had the 5 seed and the 6 seed in the finals. That's interesting. Draft lottery, do we have any picks this year? Doesn't look like it. Let's take Bull's brother. Why not? Alright, let's get out of there. And he's a 70. I guess we'll take him. Okay, so this is interesting. Trey Young team option. The game wants us to decline, and honestly, I kind of agree. I think we are actually going to decline that. That is just a ton of money to pay him, and he honestly hasn't even been that good. So hopefully I am correct in saying that we'll have more cap space now. And if not, we're going to be in a bad place. But if we could pair up like Luka and Victor, that, oh my gosh, this would be the craziest team in NBA history. I will give you everything you want, Luka. I'll give you a no trade clause. Bro, if we can pair this up, this is gonna break the NBA. We are his top offer. Okay, that is very interesting. Let's see, would I rather have Fox or Trey Young? He's a slightly worse shooter, but he's a lot better on defense. I think I'm actually going to offer De'Aaron Fox as kind of our backup plan for Luka. And we're not even his top offer. And then I have been wanting a... Ooh, Franz would actually be interesting too. I'm I'm gonna offer him a 4-year deal. He would be a pretty good fit with our team in my opinion. So let's see if we can make the most overpowered team in NBA history. Here we go. Luka Dončić agrees. Is there any way we can get Franz too? If I just... Oh, okay. Guess we have to renounce. So if I renounce the rights on all those guys, I still can't get Franz. So I don't think we are going to be able to get Franz, unfortunately. And I probably am going to have to renounce the rights on all these guys. But I'm okay with that because we just signed Luka Dončić, and I will happily make any other trades that need to be made. We have got Luka Dončić teamed up with Victor Wembanyama. That is crazy. I think I still want to upgrade at small forward. I don't even know if that was like smart, but to me, if I can get Luka, I'm going to get Luka. So we definitely lose depth by doing that. I'm not going to deny that, but it's Luka Dončić. I think I'm going to try to bring in DeAnthony Melton, probably just on a 1-year deal. And if we could reduce the salary a little bit. And then I might try to bring in a cheap backup center, maybe like Koloko here. We'll give him a team option. Let's bring in Terrence Mann just on a 1-year deal. So let's see how we're looking at player progression. So we've got Luka at a 97, Wembanyama at a 96. Cassell goes up to an 84. That is huge. Cooper Flagg goes up to an 84, Walker to an 82, Johnson stays the same, Melton in a 79. I really gave us a lot of options with some of those backup guys just because I'm not sure who I'll actually want to play, but that's how the roster's looking right now. And that'll take us to the next season where I feel like we should probably be favorites with Luka and Wemby. We'll just auto-generate rookies from now on, and hopefully we can win a championship with this team. Alright, so I think this is the rotation I'm going to roll with for this season. I believe it's season 3. I will definitely monitor how some of these bench guys are doing to figure out which ones I want to play. And other than that, let's get into the season. I'll do the same thing I've been doing and go to January 1st. We took our first L to the Mavericks here. We actually started off 13-0, and then Luka's old team beat us. But wow, 13-0, great start to the season. I just wanted to pop in and say that because for a second I was thinking we might have a chance at going 82-0. So this team's basically doing as good as you would expect a team led by Luka and Victor Wembanyama to do. We're 27-6 already. Let's take a look at the stats here on January 1st. This is just unfair, man. Luka's not even scoring that much, but Victor's averaging 24 and 10. Luka's near triple-double if he got more rebounds. Cooper Flagg has been a really good pick. I'm so glad I made that trade up. Walker's been pretty good off the bench. Could use some more efficiency. Keldon Johnson, I mean, he's our 5th option. I mean, what do you expect? Honestly, I thought Cassell might do a little better because he went up so much in the offseason, but he's a great defender. I just wish he wasn't so bad at shooting threes, man. But Melton has been alright. Nothing special. How's Tucker been? We drafted him in 2025. Not a bad year. This is basically his rookie season because he didn't even play last year. Wesley, yeah, let's just say there's a reason he wasn't playing much before this year. Terrence Mann, not the best year from him. I might try to package these two and get a better backup point guard. So I'm seeing this offer for Ayo Dosunmu. I would move him probably to point guard. And he might honestly be an upgrade over these guys. Terrence Mann kind of just fell off, honestly. He wasn't even that bad last year, but this might be a good move for us. Just making this team even better. So here at the trade deadline, we are 40-10, just dominating, honestly. Let's take a look at the stats here at the trade deadline. I'm probably going to keep things how they are, but we will see. A lot of these guys are just kind of support pieces for our duo, and I think they're doing their job well. So I think I'm just going to simulate to the end of the season, and we'll see how we do. So Victor won MVP this year, averaging a double-double. Boozer won Rookie of the Year, 6th Man of the Year. That's a very good 6-man season from him. Victor didn't win DFOY again, and that's your most improved player. Clutch player is Giannis, and Greg Popovich, and this is me. Apparently my name is Bradley Young. Nice to meet you guys. So Victor makes the first team, Luka makes the second team. Looks like we don't have any other Spurs, and Victor makes the all-defensive second team. Do we have anyone here? No? Okay, I'm fine with that. And we do get the 1 seed, 62-20. Very good season from the guys. So Victor and Luka, great duo. Honestly, I kind of would expect their numbers to be even better than they are, but I'm not going to complain when we're winning all these games. Cooper Flagg, perfect third guy. Walker was great off the bench. We got the Jazz in round 1. They did pull an upset last year, so I am kind of scared of them. This is actually a pretty solid team to be the 8th seed. They've got a ton of above 80 overalls, but we should beat them hopefully. They take game 1. Come on, guys. We cannot get first rounded here. I might just go ahead and increase the minutes for our starters just because I do not want to get first rounded today. Bro! There's no way we're about to lose in the first round with this stacked team. If we do, I'm blaming Keldon. There's no way, bro. No way. Okay, we do win game 3 barely. Dude, I don't know what's going wrong. We might have to fire Pop at this point, bro. I don't know what's going wrong with this team. Keldon's been pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. We're just gonna take Tucker's minutes away. I don't think the rookie's ready to play in the playoffs. Most of these guys have been pretty good. I'll give more minutes to him. Give him more minutes. Victor, we need him out a lot. Same for Luka. Let's see if we can win this one. So we do take game 4. Can we take game 5 as well? Looks good so far. Oh, we're in overtime? Come on. Okay, we win at the last second, bro. Dude, why is this series so close? Like, they're actually a really good team, but they should not be scaring us this much, man. Game 6 here, come on. Let's close this series out, boys. This series is so much closer than it needs to be. Come on, bro. Oh my gosh, we've got a game 7 again. What is going on? Victor, his field goal percentage always drops in the playoffs. That's something I've noticed. For game 7, oh, do I want to try benching Keldon? Because he really has been terrible. What if I do Walker to the starting lineup and we take a lot of Keldon's minutes away? I wonder if this will work. Give Luka more minutes. Give Koloko more minutes. Let's try this. Game 7 with a whole new lineup. Okay, we're coming out the gate strong. Come on. Alright, we got it done. How did Walker do as a starter? Very good. I might roll with this for the rest of the playoffs. Who do Houston have? So they're another big team. I think we're going to keep things how they were and see how they go. We take game 1. take game 2. Was that the missing piece, Walker, in the starting lineup? They take game 3, though. We take game 4. And we are in the conference finals against OKC. They've got... How'd they get Dillingham, man? He just fell to 12? Okay. So he's turned into a good player. They've got Chet. Hopefully Victor goes off against him. Kind of a rivalry between those two. Game 1 they take. Ooh, okay. What went wrong here? Keldon's been better ever since we benched him. Man, how does Luka Dončić... He dropped 50 points to start this video, and now he's dropping 8. Come on, man. Can't be doing that. Game 2, we tie things up. Blowout win. Game 3, we win. They tie it up there in game 4. Let's roll with this for game 5. If we lose, we can make some changes. We're looking good so far. I think we're going to pull away here. There we go. Luka triple-double. Chet was pretty good. Let's see if we can close him out. Come on. Just going back and forth. Let's see if I can hop in. Hopefully I don't sell us like I did last time when I hopped in. Hopefully we can get it done. If not, I will be sad, but we're starting off very good. Okay. And we are going to win the most anticlimactic Game 7 of all time. Alright, so now we are playing Cade Cunningham and the Wizards. This is an interesting team. They basically changed almost everything about this team. They got Cat now. This is a really interesting team. Their bench isn't that great. Let's see if we can win. Game 1 we do. Game 2 we win. Game 3 we win. And now let's go into Game 4 and see if we can sweep them. Not making it easy for us. So it looks like we will not take Game 4. Can we win Game 5? Back at home. Looks good so far. I think we're gonna win this one. Let's hop in. I kind of want to just prove that I can score in this game, so we're gonna go ahead and hop in. Victor crossing him up, dunking it down, cross him up. Pass it out to this. That's not Cassini, that's Walker with 3. See guys. I can play this game sometimes. Turns out if you sign Luka Dončić to a team with Victor Wembanyama, you actually do very well. Who could have seen that coming? We almost lost to Utah though, but we did get it done here. So thank you guys for watching this video. We'll watch you guys celebrate. When you get out of here, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and comment any other teams you'd like to see me rebuild, any other video ideas you have, and I will see you guys later.